Okay. Excuse the trash. Hi. I am on my lunch break and I should really be eating lunch, but I just had the urge to make a YouTube video, which I haven't felt like doing in months. So we're gonna take advantage of this while we still can. And I'm gonna give you just a haul on everything that I have procured, obtained in the last couple of months. We're gonna go forward to backwards. First, yeah. If you don't know, I'm lactose intolerant. This shirt says oat milk on it. I got it when I was at Urban Outfitters shopping for graduation stuff, none of which I got at that store. But I needed to spend a couple more dollars so that I could use my coupon. And I saw this shirt in the men's section and I said, the men don't deserve this. They don't deserve this. This is for me. This is for the girlies. Yeah. And who am I? The girlies. Exactly. Okay. What else did I buy? I love that you asked that. Let's go. You can't see it, and I'm not going to try it on, but this is my graduation dress. It's yellow. It's very cute. My school's colors are purple and white. This is yellow. Color wheel. Amazing. I'm just going to put this right over here. Oh, it's falling off the hanger. I also got these overall shorts. I used to wear overalls a lot in high school and middle school, and they were such a vibe. I need some long overalls or dungarees if you're in, across the pond or whatever. But I got some shorts for the summer. I think they're going to be so fun. Returning to my overalls era, treating that inner child. Also, when I was at Urban Outfitters, got this mock neck blue shirt. I didn't think that I was going to like it. Again, I needed to spend a little extra money for the coupon. This was on sale. I said, okay, let's get it. I actually really like it a lot. Where did I get this from? Zara. I love a vest. I love the color brown. We're really getting into brown this season, which is super fun. This is a vest from Zara. Really like it. This is a dress from Target. This is a knit tank top dress. That felt like a betrayal. I'm obsessed with it. They have it in 2 other patterns that I personally are not my vibe. I wish that they had this just in normal colors because I would buy it in every color. Target, if you're seeing this, oh my god. Like, it's thick, it's soft, but it's light enough that you could wear it in freaking every season. I will be wearing it all the way into fall. Thank you very much, Lee. Also, when I was at Target more recently, I got this guy, which is a little crochet sweater situation. Gonna be really fun for the summer because I love having a jacket, but it's too hot for a jacket. So this is a good alternative. We still got a breeze. I still have sleeves. I feel safe. I got that in a large because I wanted it really oversized. Also, I have long arms, and the sleeves on this literally come right to my wrists. Who designed that? Like, why? Okay. I also got this dress, also from Target. I got this in a small. It's from Wild Fable. It's very cute, little brown tank top dress. I thought it would look cute under the crochet sweater. I might be going to a Harry Styles listening party this weekend, so I might wear it to that. If I edit this video before if I post this video after I go to the Harry Styles listening party and I take pictures, then I will post pictures. I feel like I got more stuff. Ha! Okay. These spandex from Target, the bike shorts, are amazing. I'm obsessed with them. They're so comfortable. These ones have a phone pocket in the side. I have them in blue, I have them in orange, I have them in black, and I got the wrong size in the lilac one, which is like purple. And that really sucks because I already put them on, so I don't think I can return them. These, I will be wearing them all summer. The orange ones I have in a picture with the Annabeth cosplay that I did because what did I do? Oh, let me do this, and then we'll get back to that. Got it? Cool. The other thing that I got clothing-wise was this Lift for Autism t-shirt, or Lift Autism, not Lift for Autism. For 2022, a lot of people were seeing the auctions that they were doing with a bunch of super cool authors. Talia Hibbert was involved. I think Anna Huang was involved, who wrote the Twisted series. we all wanted to buy those books. Could not personally afford them, so instead I got a t-shirt. I also got a sticker, which is around here somewhere. But very happy to support Lift Autism. I love those authors. Helen Huang, I think, was also involved. Talia Hibbert. Amazing. Amazing writing. Some of my favorite books of all time. Now, referring back to the orange bike shorts, I got those orange bike shorts in order to wear them with this outfit, which is my Annabeth Chase cosplay, because if you don't know, I have recently become a PJO kid. Yeah, it happened. Here we are. I finished the entire Percy Jackson series. It took me about 10 days, which was longer than I wanted it to take. But that's okay. I finished it in about 10 days. Obsessed with it. Love it so, so much. I finished the last book the day that Annabeth and Grover were cast. It was a great freaking day. So I'm starting Heroes of Olympus this week. First, I'm going to read From Bad to Cursed. And that brings me to the book part of this video. I am really energized. I need to eat something. That's besides the point. Tonight, From Bad to Cursed, which is the second book to Payback's a Witch, which I just finished by Lana Harper. They're witchy, it's contemporary witchy romance. This one is sapphic. The main character is bisexual, and her girlfriend, I think, is also bisexual. Yes. Two bisexual witches fall in love. They're so sweet. Great. It's also set in a town in Illinois, which is like an hour and a half outside of Chicago. Hi. This is book 2. It is about one of the girlfriend's sisters, also a witch. It's enemies to lovers. It's forced proximity, or it's forced partnership, which is forced proximity. You see a little bit of Rowan and Izzy in the first book, and they're so cute. He's afraid of her, and it's amazing. What did I just read? Alone with You in the Ether. Let me tell you, I'm already sweating just thinking about it. This book, okay, let me give you the beauty guru for it. This book is freaking amazing. It is stream of consciousness writing. It is set in Chicago. The main character is a docent at the Art Institute in Chicago. I have been to the Art Institute in Chicago. Wow, me and about 2 billion other people, but it's beautiful. She has a mood disorder. It talks a lot about her dealing with like being on and off medication, being an artist, dealing with a difficult past and her complicated relationship with her mother, and the love interest. It's dual POV somewhat. It's kind of third person, stream of consciousness, also very like theatrical in terms of like the writing. Like there are scenes where it's like the narrator kind of has asides. It kind of feels like reading a theater script, which is really, really, really cool. The love interest's name is Aldo, or Ronaldo Damiani, and he is a mathematics PhD candidate and a teaching assistant. He's a TA at U Chicago, which the U Chicago campus is beautiful. If you listen, it's grumpy, it's stream of consciousness. It's not love at first sight, but it's like attachment at first sight. I can't explain it. If you read and loved Olivia Blake's other book, The Atlas 6, okay? You will love this. It's not being sold in stores. I know for a fact, because I work at a bookstore, you have to order it from a bookstore, probably from an indie bookstore, and it's probably gonna be out of stock soon. So if you have not read this yet, bitch, it's not a rom-com. It is a love story. It is not a rom-com. It's funny. It's romantic. We talk a lot about love and life and soul, but it's not a rom-com. I want to make that very, very clear. It is literary fiction. Okay, I've told you all I can. I've told you all I can. Trigger warnings on the screen. I've posted about 3 TikToks about it by the time this video is gone up. I'll probably post a lot more. I love a book set in Chicago. I love a book set in Chicago, even though I live in the suburbs. I'm gonna, because if somebody asks, I'm gonna say I'm from Chicago. But if somebody from Chicago asks, I'm gonna say where I'm actually from, because that would be embarrassing for me. Anyways, oh, actually the main character's from Naperville, but she lives in Chicago. Yes. Okay. I think that's all I have. No, it's not. Hold on. This book is, this is one of my favorite books of all time. Contemporary, witchy, romance. It comes out in August, but because I work for Berkeley, I got an ARC of it, and I believe ARCs are going out for this book in the next month or two. If you're in the Berkeley Influencer Program, listen to me. Even if you're not in the Influencer Program, when this book comes out, I need you to buy it. I need you to buy it and read it and love it. If you're a Jane Austen fan, if you like witches, guys, it's so good. It's so good. I wanted to cry. This book is amazing. Okay, I'm not getting paid for this, obviously, but I just need you to know how much I love that book. Okay, I forgot. There's one more thing that I wanted to show you. All of the books that I brought home. I went to visit my mom, or I went actually to go to my friend's graduation, and I was home at my mother's house, and there's a bunch of books on the shelf that I missed having, just getting to see them and be around them, and I have this giant ass bookshelf, so I was like, well, let me bring a couple of books back. My carry-on, the zipper broke. Both zippers are broken on this thing. It weighed an extra 10 pounds. I had to put it in the overhead bin on the plane. The only reason that I can even use my arms at all is because I haul books around like it's my freaking job. Anyways, book haul of the books that I've had and purchased since high school and middle school. This is a signed copy of What If It's Us. I read this book in college. I read this book in college. It's by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera, both of whom I love. I actually have book 2 because we got an ARC of it at the bookstore that I work at, and I love this book. Eventually I will read book 2. I don't know when, but she's going on the shelf in the YA hardcover section. Yeehaw. If you want a tour of my bookshelf, I can do that as soon as I organize my bookshelf. I also have to build a second little tiny shelf. It's a whole thing. If we want to do a bookshelf video, let me know, because the girly she was too stunned to speak. Anyways, John Green announced that Turtles All the Way Down is going to be a movie on TikTok. I follow both of the Green brothers on TikTok, and that is how I found out that this was becoming a movie. I'm so excited. I loved this book so much. It's not even funny. I'm realizing that all the videos on here, it's going to be backwards unless I flip the camera, and that kind of sucks. I hate flipping the camera. Anyways, adding it to the YA hardcover shelf. I'm so privileged. That's so fun. The Dating Plan by Sarah Desai. I actually got this at Half Price Books over, I think, Christmas break last year. It's actually a book of the month book, and you can't see it. It's actually a book of the month hardcover, and I was like, oh my god, people are selling our book of the month hardcovers. But I bought it because I love a hardcover. So here it is. It's so good. This is a part of a series. I think it's a part of a trilogy. It's so good. This is the only book from Sarah Desai that I have read, but I'm obsessed with it, and as soon as I can get more of her books, I absolutely will. Adding this to what will eventually be an additional romance. Okay. We're just gonna add this to the shelf, and then I have to make room for an additional little cube for just romance, because all of my cubes are sorted. Again, bookshelf video, let me know. All right, Miss Lattimore's Letter, I also read over Christmas break. Mr. Malcolm's List is the first book in this series. It's by Suzanne Allen. Sorry, Suzanne. Mr. Malcolm's List comes out July 1st in theaters, the movie adaptation. I'm so excited. I haven't actually read Mr. Malcolm's List, but I read this one, and it's so good. I absolutely love it. If you don't like historical fiction, but you do like Jane Austen movies, if you like Pride and Prejudice 2005 or like Emma 2020, you'll really like this. It gives Jane Austen movie when you read it. Adding this to the historical fiction shelf. Yeehaw! Okay, Mr. Penumbra's, I don't know if it's Penumbra. Yeah, it's Penumbra. Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore, a novel by Robin Sloan. I read this, didn't realize it was written by a man. Didn't realize that Robin was not a woman. No offense, Robin. Anyways, I loved it. This is one of the first literary fiction books that I read and really, really enjoyed. I was in a super duper San Francisco phase in college at one point, and so I was reading a lot of books that were set in San Francisco. I finally got to go to San Francisco this past spring, and it was super fun. I went with some of my friends from college because one of our friends was living out there, and it was super fun, but also got there and realized that I don't want to live there. So good to know. Want to live in Chicago. Still love a book set in San Francisco, and I actually have Robin Sloan's newest book, Sourdough, or Lois and Her Adventures in the Underground Market, also set in San Francisco. I love the aesthetic of these books. Look at them. They're gorgeous. Look at that. Don't you just want to read them? Don't you want to be someone who has read these books? Hello? Don't you just want to be someone who has read this? Me too. Exactly. Like Mr. Penumbra's. Yeehaw. I wanted to bring them back to my house. Do I have a shelf for literary fiction? Yes. Does it have any room on it? No. So I need another shelf for that. God, I'm exhausted. This is the book that is the reason that I read smut. Hello. Is it a smutty book? No. It's YA. It's just kind of intense, and there's a little bit of spice, but like it's YA at the end of the day. I don't know. I just thought this was something else, and I read it when I was in middle school maybe, and I was like, I should not be reading like this. Like, this is a little too much. It's not like I was reading fan fiction. It's not like I was on Wattpad. It's not like I was on AO3. You know what I mean? But it was very good, and I still like it. I should probably reread it one day to see if it's actually as spicy as I thought it was when I was in middle school. I read romance before this. It was just always like a lot softer and a lot more subtle and a lot more innuendo. This was less innuendo. I got it at Half Price Books. Good times. Where do I put it? Don't know. Gotta make a paperback YA shelf. This is one of the only nonfiction books that I have ever decided on my own to read. Hello? This is one of the only nonfiction books that I have like chosen myself to read for my own personal interest. I really loved it. And the author is a neuroscientist turned comedian. I even tabbed it. I never tab. I only tab when there's things that I want to remember. So if you want to read a piece of nonfiction and not get super bored out of your mind, this is a good one. It's called Happy Brain. It's about how your brain processes happiness and what happiness is. I really enjoyed it. Now I have to make a nonfiction shelf. Actually, my nonfiction shelf is in the living room, so lol. But actually, did I read this before or after that? There was a boy in college who was a neuroscience major. I don't know if I read this book before or after meeting him. Probably after, because I'm a weak bitch, but it's okay. We've moved on. That's horrifying. This is called Final Draft. I read this in college as well. It's by Riley Redgate, another YA queer novel. It's coming out-ish, but that's like, it's not a coming out story. It's more about the main character, you know, finding out what she wants to do. Jesus. What she wants to do in her life, and she wants to be a writer, you know, navigating high school and applying to college with her friends, and first love and first lust and all those things. It's an amazing book. If you want to be a writer, this is a piece of fiction that I think could be inspiring. It inspired me. Has this been blurry the whole time? Ma'am? It's very good. Thank you, Riley Redgate, for going on this journey and turning it into a work of fiction for us to enjoy. YA paperback shelf. Yeehaw. Now finally, I just made a TikTok about this, and I'm just gonna let you go watch it. But the gist of the story is that I started this series when I was in middle school, and it was a little too, it wasn't too advanced in terms of like, it was a little too advanced for me. My teacher suggested it to me because I was a good reader, and I was like, awesome. And I got to book 3, and I was like, oh no, I should not be here. This is the Shadow Me series. If you're unaware, it's huge on TikTok. The TikTok girlies love it. Oh my gosh, hello. Specifically, if you follow Marita on BookTok, she be posting about Aaron Warner and Kenji from morning to noon to night, and this is her fault. Thank you. Anyways, I will be rereading the Shatter Me series. I just ordered book 1 from my local indie. This is book 2, I think. This is book 3. There's actually like 8 books in the series. It's 2 trilogies and then 2 novellas or standalones, I believe. They're gorgeous though, and I'm excited to start again. I'm actually really excited to start again. I think there's a lot. I always knew the writing was amazing. Even when I was putting it down, I was like, I don't want to stop, but I know that this will traumatize me in terms of like intimacy and relationships. Did it? Yes. But we're gonna give it another shot. This is YA, but then it's very much new adult immediately after that. By book 3, it's very much a new adult series. That's where I would categorize it, even though they're like 17. This is a new adult. Actually, scratch that. It's not YA. It's new adult, and I'm standing by that. It's amazing. It's by Tahara Mafi. I have a lot of fantasy books now, and I'm so excited to be building my book collection again. Thank you, Book Talk. The last 2 years of my life have been insane, and I've spent a lot of money. But I'm grateful for every book that I've read with all of you. So, okay, back to the normal. I was ending the video before. We'll see if I'm still ending it now. Okay, bye. If you want to see more of the books that I read, go to my Instagram or my TikTok, same username. Here they are. This will be the end of the video, I think. We'll put the end cards right here. I did a whole series on Bridgerton. I have videos upon videos upon videos of Marvel content on my TikTok. I have an entire series just dedicated to Percy Jackson, which will no doubt be growing exponentially in the next couple of weeks. And God, now I'm very hungry. So I'm gonna go eat because I think I have about 5 minutes before I have to go back to work. So if you see me in real life, if you know me in real life, not on the internet, no you don't. Okay. Oh, this is fun.